Hi guys, how you doing? This is NKH and I'm talking about how to be a master crafter in the World of Expansion. I've made a few gold caps in the Dragonflight. I know a bit of stuff that you might not be aware of. So, as a master crafter myself, I'm gonna be telling you what to do, what not to do, what you need to actually get ahead of others, what to invest in, how to distribute your knowledge points. So if these videos are something you're interested in, why not subscribe the channel and like the videos while you're at it. Let's get to this video. Okay, so the very first thing you want to be doing is to get at least 4 alts to level 80 because you have 8 primary professions and you need at least 4 alts. I say it again, at least, because any extra alts that you have will just make you more gold. So if you can get, I don't know, 10 alts to level 80 at the very first week or the very first month, it's just extra gold for you. And the professions are mostly complete, so the way I see it right now is that tailoring and alchemy is actually great for the extra alts. You get a lot of weaving and a lot of transmutations from those, and just any extra alt will make you a lot of gold. The main emphasis on the 4 alts here is that the rep is now shared between your warbands. Because of that, you want to be leveling at least 4. You can get extra alts to 71 and just come at adventure mode and just get the professions and do the transmutes and the weaving. You don't need to level them to 80. So the first 4 extra alts is the very important ones. You can just level the others later. Now back in Dragonflight, something that you had to do was to align your professions somehow that it will align with the rep and the faction. Now, as you can see here, Council of Dornogal will award you profession knowledge for alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, and tailoring. And then here in Hallowfall, we have, let me get there. We have jewel crafting, herbalism, skinning, and leatherworking. Now at the assembly of the deep, we gonna be having, yeah, the rest of them. Mining, engineering, and inscription. Now, why is this one 3 proficient? Yeah, we're missing 1 proficient for it to be an even number, so there we go. Now, this loses all importance because when you're gonna be leveling for alts and doing all the content, all of your rep will just get to level 12 rep easily. You get this renowned by, like, the latest you get to level 12 will be, I think, 2nd week. That's my estimate. I mean, I'm gonna be getting every one of these to level 40 at the first week, maybe even the first days. But it's not gonna be a hard thing to do. Like, we got Grand Hunts at the Dragonflight and we got to level 25 at the 2nd week if you grinded them. So this is not gonna be a hard thing to do, but this is something that you must do in order to get ahead of everyone else. Okay, all of that aside, your main focus for the first month is to skill up as far as you can on every profession, because at the first few weeks it's really easy to do, but it's just a bit more expensive than later because everyone is just new and they are just getting tier 1 and tier 2 crafting components, and it's just a weird market. Yeah, but if you skill up the first few weeks, you're gonna have a smooth ride through the expansion and you're gonna be making gold from the first season to the last season. I'm still making gold from the professions in Dragonflight, and it's season 4. It's just 2 months before the next expansion. Yeah, they're just paying me 5k 10k to make I think it was 550 eye level. Yeah, so just your main focus here is to skill up as far as you can, and the more skill you have, the better your chance of making tier 5 gear, and that's where the gold is at. Now, at the very beginning of the professions, you're gonna be crafting everything that you can, and you wanna buy everything from the AH. Now, I know it's gonna be expensive, and you're probably gonna be spending millions of gold trying to level each profession up to the threshold before Spark Gear. Now, and it's a different threshold, profession from profession. We're gonna be talking about that in other videos when I do deep dives of each profession. So make sure to again sub the channel and don't miss those videos. But you want to be spending everything that you can to just skill up. You'll be making a lot of gold caps in the season 1 if you are fast enough. If you get every profession to like maximum skill, you'll be probably making a gold cap each week. Like I made 3 gold caps in the first season. I think it was even the first 2 months in Dragonflight. So don't be shy to spend gold. Just spend what you can. You'll be making it back really easy. I promise you. Trust me on this. Okay, so continuing our skill up strategy, you want to get your profession gear as soon as you can, because each of those gear will award you a boost to your skill. Now, it's even higher than Dragonflight. At Dragonflight, we had like 10 stat boost from the tool and plus 6 stat boost from other wearable gear. Yeah, I'm gonna call it wearable gear because it's just, I need to differentiate from each tool and the other ones. You get it, right? Yeah. So you want to get the tool first, and you need artisan's acuity for that. And this stuff are the new metal, so you're gonna be just getting that from crafting new stuff, from doing the profession dailies, those stuff, and just getting knowledge points. Now I know it's gonna be hard to amass this number of artisan acuity at the first week, and it's probably not gonna be even possible. Like even if you grind everything, you won't get every blue gear by the first week. So just make sure to get the green ones at the beginning, and then later swap to the blue ones. Now your tool is the most important one because it will award you plus 18 skill to the set profession. The other ones, the wearable ones that I don't know what to call, will award you plus 11. So just focus on getting the tool first, and then spend your extra artisan acuity to craft the wearable ones. And now we get to the good part, where we actually have real stuff of what to do to get a hit. Now, mostly the new crafters, everyone beginning, will craft themselves a green item, and they will spend 50 artisan acuity to get that one. So I mean, I actually leveled up here, and I haven't done anything profession wise, and I have gotten 130 artisan acuity on my main character on the beta. Now you don't need me to say that artisan acuity is something rare. I don't know if you play Dragonflight again, but metal was very rare and you could guarantee stuff with it. So while other YouTubers, other players might argue that you should craft this as soon as you can and just get a hit, here's the thing: spend the gold. Use other people's artisan acuity so you can get a hit. If you spend like 150 artisan acuity on green stuff, you will be missing 150 for the blue gear. Just spend your artisan acuity for the blue gear. Just buy the green ones. I know it's gold, and most people won't spend gold to buy them, but this way you get a hit, and I mean in the long way, that's very good. I know this might not be fair, but well, just use other people. Yeah. Okay, so you're still watching, so here's the interesting thing. I'm gonna be making a video at the very first week of Dragonflight telling everyone to craft green profession gear and sell it on the auction house and make a quick buck. Now that is true in parts, because usually people like you and people like me who are focusing on spark gear to become a master crafter and to be able to craft every piece of gear will skip on the green ones. So you need to just save all your artisan acuity for the blue gear. That will last you through the expansion. Like if you get it once, you'll be using it through the whole 2 years, I think, the 4 seasons or 3 seasons that we have in the war within. So just skip on this opportunity. I know you'll be losing out on it, but it's just not a lot of gold. You might get a few 100Ks doing this stuff, but trust me, with the gear, you get a lot more. Like I don't know if you played Dragonflight, but at season 2, I sold each adaptive Terracotta's arm guards. That's the male embellished wrists for the hunters at 150k gold each in the first month. Yeah, that was a lot of gold, and that was fun. In addition to profession gear, we have profession bags now. Yeah, tailoring can craft a lot of this stuff, and they are really fun. Like, they will award you a lot of stuff. Like, this one will increase the yield of Algari scrap from the most sources by 1, and that's engineering. Like, you can have 2 profession bags, and they will boost it in fun ways. This is not a priority, but this is a fun thing to have. So at the very beginning of the expansion, these bags are going to be very expensive because only tailoring can craft it, and it's a bag and everybody wants a bag. So just if the price is right and if the stat is right for you, get these 2 bags. Probably a lot of people will forget to get these bags, or they're just not aware of it yet. But these bags are a fun little boost to your professions. Make sure to get yours. Another thing to add here is that back in Dragonflight, I saw people actually missing out on the profession gear enchantments, and they had no idea that this exists in the game. And these stuff are making a comeback in the War Within, and there are 5 enchants that you can do on your tool. That's another reason why I say you should mainly focus on your tool, because you can enchant it too. And each profession needs a different enchant, and it mainly focuses on your build. So mostly, for the most profit as a master crafter, I'm gonna be doing the resourcefulness, because that will just award me extra mats when I craft stuff for people, and I can sell it again on the auction house and make even more gold. But it all depends on your build and on the profession. So we're gonna be explaining more of this stuff in deep dives of the professions. So just keep checking the channel for more videos. But don't miss out on this. This is a very good thing to do when you get your tool. And this is mainly it. Okay, this is everything that you need to do in preparation of crafting spark gear. Now, what's left is knowledge points, and oh my god, knowledge points is another video. It's a whole different story on how to hunt them down. There are treasures, there are there are vendors that will sell you knowledge points. I will explain all of that in a later video. I will do that in a few days, so make sure you have the channel subbed. And if you actually like the content, if this content helps you, your support is much appreciated, because that will keep me motivated to keep making these videos. And just, you know, why not sub the channel, man? Just sub the channel, forget everything. Yeah, so I hope you make a lot of gold doing profession stuff in the War Within, and you will have a lot of fun doing this if you're like me. Well, I'm be making a lot of gold caps out there. Yeah, so if you are seeing this later, just keep checking the playlist. There are a lot of videos on professions, and that might help you out in a specific ways that you're not aware of. We'll see you in another video. Goodbye, guys.